just going to hit record, and hopefully you can hear me okay. So, got a few things on my desk here to share with you. Got my Open Studio on Saturday, so I've got lots to prepare for that. So I'm going to be cutting up some of these book plates and packaging those, and thought I'd share with you some of the goodies that I've got, and this will be on my YouTube vlog, but I'll show you a sneak preview here as well. So look what I sneaked in my grocery shopping today. Cute. They're actually erasers, I think, and cute little pencils. So I don't know whether they do them in other characters or whether it's just Twilight Sparkle, but it's so adorable. I love the packaging. It seems a bit of a shame to open it, really. They're so pretty. So anyway, so that's my little treat for today. And the last time I did a video, probably a few weeks now, I shared with you this. This is my new rabbit notebook, and this is now available on Amazon. If you just type in rabbit notebook, it will come up in the first couple of pages. I think it's on page 1 at the moment, so it should be easy to find. So it's really, really gorgeous. It's got a really touchy-feely cover, and inside I've got a mixture of blank and lined pages, so you can put all your notes and doodles on there. So that's really, really cute, and they're available now. And also, this is an exclusive. You've probably seen, I did a vlog on this. It was towards the end of I think it was my last vlog, and I shared this. This is my new colouring book. I'm so excited about it. These are going to be available from the weekend, and if you're coming to my Open Studio, then you get to pre-order your copy through me. Otherwise, it'll be available on Amazon. So I shall show you a couple of pages. So there's just one image per page, so you don't have to worry about it bleeding through onto the next one. So there's a few different ones to colour. So I'm really, really excited about that. Oh, and the back is really pretty as well. Look at my little rabbit there. So yeah, they'll be available from the weekend on Amazon. So I've just been printing out some toppers because I couldn't seem to do it on my other printer, but I figured it out, and I've done that on my Epson one. So I've got these ready. So I just need to sort out these. I've got 2 new designs. I used to print these myself, but I've had a company do them. They've come out brilliantly, and really gorgeous, nice and shiny, and can't get that right now. Yes, I've got 2 designs. This is the Cozy Cottage one, and this is my Spring Rabbits one. So you get both designs in a pack. So I'm going to cut these up, and I've got 12 to put in a pack, so 6 of each. Also, I've got these stickers, and I've already started packaging these up. So I've done this. So really cute. They've got cupcakes and the Spring Rabbits, and you get 12 of those. So they're already done. I've got some more I could do later on. So I think they're all right. So that one needs a topper. So I'll put these aside, and I'm going to start cutting up. I shall start cutting up these book plates. start with this one. I'll probably start painting as well on this stream. I just want to get a couple of these, or some of these, cut up ready, and then have some ideas on what to paint. Could do with doing some more magnets because I've sold some, and would like to have some more available for Saturday and for the website. I think I need this. So if you've got any art questions for me, feel free to type them in the chat box, and it'd be great to answer them for you. Happy to try and help. There's only one of you in the chat at the moment, but hopefully some others will join. If not, if you're watching the replay of this, then feel free to put a comment in the comments box. This will be posted up on YouTube, so you can find it there. I'm going to have to see the best way to do this. I think I'll do it this way first. Get it all lined up. Let me know what you're working on today. I haven't done a lot today because I've had a hospital appointment this morning. So, and also spending time with the dogs, with Ellie and Sky. So getting into it now, and get some stuff done. Hi! You changed your username, you confused me, Kaz. Welcome. How's your art coming along? I saw that you're offering some cards over on Facebook of your ink designs. I like these printed book plates because you can just peel them off. They were better than the ones that I was printing because you had to peel them off right from the corner, and then you ended up with like a bendy corner, whereas this one is like they're pre-cut, so they've got rounded edges, so you can peel it off that way and they won't get ruined. Just need to get into a rhythm with cutting these. Make sure I do them properly. So I was going to talk to you guys about my Patreon. If you don't know what that is, I've got a site or a page on the website patreon.com, and basically it's a kind of like crowdfunding. Basically a creator has a page and you can offer donations to them at different levels. So it starts from $1 and goes upwards. You can pledge as much as you want to, and it's a monthly thing and you can stop it whenever you like, and the whole idea of it is that you get rewards basically. So you get sort of insider secrets, you get insider videos, and depending on the creator, they offer different things. So for mine at the moment, I'm currently offering kind of sneaky peeks into my art that I'm doing, and I'm doing live chats and exclusive videos with extra footage where I talk about my art business and things that I don't mention on my YouTube channel, so it's all exclusive. And I'm thinking about offering some actual products for the different tiers, and kind of basically want to put it out there what kind of things you guys would be interested in. I could offer prints. I mean, I've just started to do mini prints on my website, and I could offer those. I could offer exclusive ones of those just for Patreon. They would probably be the easiest for me kind of product to offer, because obviously if I've got to make lots of them, it's going to have to be something that can be replicated, so prints would be ideal. But what kind of things would you guys be interested in getting if you were to donate on a monthly basis for me? And it doesn't have to be loads, it can be like a few quid a month. And what would you be interested in receiving? Just let me know. It'd be really great to have your feedback. Ah, you're doing a Victorian Christmas market on Saturday, says Kaz. Oh, that sounds really exciting. Yeah, it's really wet here. Get the Christmas, yeah. Yeah, things are a little slow. Yeah, sure, I'll type it into the chat. Well, to be honest, I'm still getting established at the moment. I'm kind of having months where things are going really great and other months are quiet, so I'm kind of still finding my way with it all and seeing what works. And I really want to get more into the Patreon site, get that up and running, and that would be a real boost for my income, because I can be sending stuff out on a regular basis and get more of a regular income, so that would be really brilliant. And starting to build up my YouTube channel, so it all takes a really long time, to be honest. I'm finding that my offline stuff is really popular at the moment. And I said I've got my open studio, that's always really good each year. And I'm not doing any craft shows anymore because they're not so well supported around here. People tend to be browsers rather than buyers, so going for more local exhibitions. I just did one in Ipswich for the Scouts, and that went brilliant. I actually sold 3 paintings this year. This is my 3rd year of doing it, and this is the first year I've sold anything with them, so I'm really, really chuffed. So that's really good. So I'm going to look for some more exhibitions to take part in next year. I think I'm going to have to cut these by hand with scissors. They're really slippery. Anyway, the website address it's patreon.com, and it's patreon.com/Nikki Jackson. I'll just type it out in the chat for you. And I need to enable links as well. Right, that should be right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to build up regular vlogs. I'm really, really enjoying that, and I'm trying to do 1 to 2 a week. I definitely couldn't manage doing a daily one, and I don't think my life's that interesting that you'd want to hear from me that often. But yeah, just doing little updates, just helping people get to know me that way, and just sharing a bit of life really makes it really fun. And doing an art video, trying to get one out at least a week, and a Ustream once every 2 weeks. So yeah, so I'm really getting into that now and really enjoying it. So I want to try and grow my subscribers, because I would really love to get the Silver Play Button award. That would be the ultimate, but we shall see if people find my channel interesting enough. So I'm just trying to do these with scissors at the moment because they're sliding all over the place with the ruler and the cutting mat. I didn't have as much problem doing the stickers, so I don't know why. I don't know why I'm finding this so difficult. Now I'm getting wobbly lines. Let's see. Maybe I need to stand up and do it. Put some more weight on it might help. Let's see if I can do it like that. Could do a trimmer, that would be better. But I don't have one at the moment, so I just have to be cut by hand, I think. That doesn't affect the book plate anyway, because like I said, you can see that they've got a edge. Oh, it doesn't shut very. They've got an edge, so you can peel it off, and it won't be all wobbly anyway. So that should be all right. So I need to think about what I'm going to paint today. I'm kind of on pause again for my 100 days because of everything happening with Ellie and Christmas prep and all that. It's just been impossible to keep up with it, and Christmas promoting, creating new products and all that. So but I am going to continue it. I am going to carry on and get to 100, and I do have some plans for beyond 100, so I haven't given up, just life gets in the way. I've been checking out the other social video streaming site called Twitch. Now it's primarily for gamers, which I'm not really a gamer, but I've seen some creative people on there, and Bob Ross has actually got a stream, which is really good. I think he streams every Monday, so kind of been tuning into a bit of that, and considering whether to do an art channel on there as well. I might do. See if I can keep up with everything. Your Christmas art list to Father Christmas is getting bigger by the day. I know what you mean. I definitely would love to get some more pro markers. And yeah, that would be really cool. I'm starting to get into those, and I just got actually I can show you. I just got this paper pad as well to try them out, because I was asking around to find out which paper would be good, because I've been playing around with some, I printed out one of my colouring pages on some regular printer paper and coloured it in, and it didn't come out very good. It was all smudgy and wasn't the right paper. So I got this. I got recommended to use at least 210 GSM for markers, so I got this one from the range the other day. So it's a Winsor & Newton one, and the paper's really thick and smooth, and I did some tests on it to see the pens that I'd got, to see if they were going to be smudgy, and also whether I could blend properly on here. So I've kind of done some blending and stuff, so thinking about trying my art with markers and seeing how it converts, see if it would be still as interesting, or just need to practice with it really. Isn't that typical? Nobody rings, and then I know I'm streaming, the phone rings twice. Anyway, so just to let you know, this one was a I think it was the Faber-Castell pen. Let me just get it. I was thinking about doing a load of art videos and sharing some techniques and stuff, not just me painting but me showing supplies and stuff like that. I thought that might be really interesting for you, and yeah, so if you've got any specific products or whatever that you'd like me to try out and show you on video, then let me know. But yeah, this wavy one here was this Faber-Castell Pitt pen. No, it's not great. Hang on a sec. See if that's better. That's a bit better. So yeah, it's a Pitt pen. I like these because they've got a brush nib, and this one I think needs replacing because, as you can see there, it kind of feathers a bit. It's not a nice smooth line. So interestingly, when I put the Pro Marker over the top, it didn't smudge. Yet when I did these wavy lines, it did. So I'm wondering whether, if you let it dry a bit and then put the Pro Marker over it, whether it would still smudge. So I'm kind of experimenting with that. And the other one I tested out, if I can find it, it's the ones I've dropped on the floor. Where is it? There we go. And the other one was these lines here, and these were the Pigment Micron. That's meant to be archival, and yeah, that didn't really smudge hardly at all. So that's probably a better one, but you obviously get a very fine line with that, and I know that they do different nib sizes, so but they're not brush ones. I'm not sure if you can get brush ones of these, so I have to look into that. But this one's 01, which is a 0.25mm, very small. You can see tiny nib. So I probably need to play around with some more black pens for this and see how I get on. And these are the Pro Markers that I'm talking about. They were by Letraset, but I've heard that they've been taken over by Winsor & Newton. So I really like them. So double-ended. One's a wedge end, and the other one is like a nib. Trying to show you, it's quite hard to do it one-handed. So they're really lovely pens, and they've got quite a wide selection of colours, and so I'm kind of adding to my collection and playing around with those. So as you can see, they blend pretty nice. On this paper they work really well, so it's just a case of getting several colours in a similar colour palette and blending them together. So I'm going to play around with that and see how my art looks with those. Catching up with the chat. Ellie is kind of, it's going to take her a long time to get better. They said 3 to 6 months, so it's a long old recovery. So we're having to really keep a good eye on her, and it's quite difficult because she just wants to bounce around and play like she did before, and she can't. So it's a bit tricky. So we're trying to find ways to entertain her while she's resting. So yeah, you've seen Twitch. It is more of a gaming thing, but yeah, they've got a creative section on there. So yeah, check it out. It's twitch.tv, and see what you think. I know a lot of the younger crowd go on there, and it would be interesting to try and attract some of them and see if they'd be interested in learning some more arty stuff. So and back to the paper. It does look like you can use watercolour on this one. From the picture, it says it's a smooth surface cartridge pad, drawing and sketching But yeah, it's got a picture of, oh, hang on a minute, it says here, pencil, coloured pencil, pen and ink, calligraphy, technical pen, light wash, crayon. So yeah, you can use watercolour on this. It says light wash, so yeah, check it out. Doing a hand lettering course in January. Well, that sounds really interesting. Yeah, the Faber-Castell would be really nice. They do it in sepia as well, so you can choose either. You've got the lecture set markers. Yeah, they're brilliant, aren't they? I haven't really had them that long and haven't really done much with them, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see how my art comes out with those. So we shall see. We use a uni pen, fine liner, 0.3, 0.5 and 0.8. Alright, I have to check those. So I have got the old traditional nib pen and ink, dip, what do you call it? Dip pen with the ink, Winsor & Newton black ink. I do have some of that, and I've done that with watercolour before, as you've seen, and that comes out nice. But it would be nice to have like a brush pen, because you can get some really nice fluid lines with those, and a bit thicker. I'm not getting very far with these book plates. I've done like actually I've done a few more than I thought actually. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've done 8. Oh dear. Maybe I should get painting. Save the cutting for tomorrow when it's light outside. So let's put these away. Sort them out tomorrow. Just clear everything away. And right. Now what am I going to work on? I've got these 2 magnets that I need to finish. I need to put another layer of that medium on these. To seal those, and then they'll be ready to go on display. And then I shall get making something else. Probably some more magnets, I think, because I've got 6 plus these at the moment, and I could really do with some more, so I might do some more of those. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check them out. Thanks. And then a little pumpkin one that I did for the autumn, fall kind of theme. So yeah, I've got a special sale on for my website at the moment. It started last night and it's running through till Saturday midnight, and that is 50% off originals, and also 50% off on my medium and large prints. So it's a super exclusive, because I never normally offer that big a discount on my work. So all you need to do to get that is type in the code Black Friday and you can get your discount. So don't leave it too long, because things are going. I had an order last night for a few things, and like I say, some of the like the hand painted originals, obviously there's a limited number of those, so you don't want to miss out on your favourite. this is one of my favourites. So cute, look. It's like a little, I call it cocoa and cupcake actually. So it's a nice mug of hot chocolate and a nice pink cupcake with a nice little chocolate on the top. So I'm using Liquitex matte medium to seal these. I normally use Winsor & Newton, I think it's Winsor & Newton, Winsor & Newton spray varnish is what I usually use for my paintings, but for these little guys the matte medium is enough. So that's those done. That was super quick. Now what shall I do next? You see I planned it all. Gotta get stuff done. Yep, it's a great offer. It's time limited and probably won't be repeated again for quite a long time. So yeah, it's matte medium, Liquitex. This one, I do a couple of coats of that. I've done one already before, so that'll be the last coat of those. So I put those out the way to dry, and I've got this little one I started. And I'm going to do something cute on here. Don't know where everyone is today. Must be busy. So, what shall we do on this one? I think I might change it slightly. It's always difficult with these ones because there's not a lot of room. So everything has to be super small. Yeah, those adverts are really annoying, aren't they? Let's do a cute little cottage. It's so dark here. I've got like the main light, I've got a spotlight, or two desk lights on, and it's still dark in here. You better when I start painting you'll be able to see it a lot easier. Let's do a little cottage sitting up there, and you know what, since it's Christmas I think I might do this as a snowy one. I haven't got any snowy ones yet actually. They're all like springtime ones with sheep and stuff, so I think I'm going to make this into a winter scene. And I think I'm going to do, I'm going to do Christmas tree. A cute little Christmas tree. I'm actually thinking about buying a real Christmas tree on Friday. They're actually going to start selling them in the shop where my brother works, and we haven't had a real one for years. So I'm going to go down and have a look. I might actually do a bit of vlogging if I can get away with it. See if I can film a bit of it and show you guys, and help me pick out a tree. So there's the rough sketch. You can't really see a lot at the moment, but let's get some paint and get started. How do I come up with my ideas? What inspires me? 100 paintings project must be so hard. Do you know what? When I first started it, well, the first week was really easy because I was so motivated and so inspired and I had all these ideas, and then as the weeks progressed it was really, really hard at times. It certainly challenged me. I used to be like, oh, if I'm not inspired then I can't paint, and that really challenged me in that thinking, because some days when I wasn't well or things were going on and I just really didn't feel like doing anything, I had to sit down and paint. And do you know, just sitting down and just getting on with it, it just comes. And it really surprised me. I kind of expected that if I wasn't inspired then I wouldn't be able to do it, and or if I just wasn't feeling it, it just wouldn't happen. And do you know, that totally wasn't true. I sat down, and once I just started, it just all came, and it really amazed me. And I think that kind of is what kept me going once I realised that. And yeah, it is hard at times, but you just need to push through it. And I would really love to do that right now, with all that's going on with Ellie and stuff, but because of Christmas and just so much, we haven't finished the kitchen yet. Well, we almost have. That's been super stressful over the summer as well, and of course we got Sky, so there's just way too many things getting in the way, so I've just had to kind of do them when I can. But being dedicated to it and doing it every day, it's actually really special. It teaches you so much about yourself and your what you can achieve. You know, you think you can't do something, but you push through and you do it, and you realise you can, and that is really motivating and exciting as well. And it's brilliant. And of course, doing it like that, you build up a really great body of work and have something to be proud of. I mean, it's been such a blessing to me, because I've sold way more paintings doing that project than I ever did before, and I've got a great body of work. I've got paintings that I can use for prints as well, and use on different products, with like greetings cards as well. And I put 5 into the Scout exhibition at the weekend, and 3 of the 5 sold, so that was really, really exciting. And yeah, it was just brilliant. But my ideas normally come from, sometimes when we walk the dogs I get ideas of things I've seen, just general day-to-day life. And I love animals and the countryside and tea and cake, so that's always an inspiration for me, and I know that my customers love those things, so they're kind of my go-to. And it's amazing how many different combinations of things that you can do with those themes, and it never gets boring. It really doesn't. Do I paint in the evenings? Do you know, I don't. Rarely that I actually paint in the evenings. Mostly because I am usually too tired, and it's so much harder to see properly in the evenings than it is during the day. And yeah, I just think my paintings just come out so much better when I do them in the daytime. So I mostly do that, unless I'm on a really tight deadline, like I was last weekend, preparing for, was it last weekend or the weekend before, preparing for, I'm doing an exclusive set of hanging hearts for Handcrafted Marketplace, and I needed to get those finished, so I did paint in the evenings then. But usually during the day is better for me. Although I do get lots of ideas at night when I'm relaxing, so usually when I've gone to bed and need to sleep, and then I start getting ideas then. But I've always been like that. My dad used to catch me sitting up in bed drawing or something when I was a kid, and telling me off because he wanted me to go to sleep. So always been like that. I we had a real Christmas tree last year. It's lovely. We won't be home a lot for December, so we're going to use our fake tree. Yeah, why not? Most years we use ours. I just fancy a change this year, and whether we will, I don't know. It really depends on what they've got and how much they are. So I'll have a look, but it would be really nice. Hubby's worried about Sky and the real Christmas tree, but it'll be okay. Yeah, you should. It's really fun. You get a lot out of doing a 100-day project, definitely. Oh, thank you. That's really good feedback to hear, because, yeah, marketing can get really difficult and lonely sometimes. Sometimes you never know whether it's actually working or not. So it's really good to hear from people what they think of it. Yeah, go for it. They're a great experience, craft fairs, and you do get to meet people. If you're a kind of chatty person, then they're really great. I'm quite shy, so I find it really difficult to mix with people and try and build up connections and that, so I much prefer doing things online. I'm definitely not an extrovert, put it that way. So here we've got our little cottage and some snow. We can just about see the tree at the moment. Do a few more coats on that, and then a cute little cottage as well. And now I'm inspired. Now I've started this one, I'm inspired to do a load more Christmassy ones. Even actually, I would love to do hot chocolate with a candy cane, and that would be really cute on a magnet, I think. So that may be my next one. This might be a super long stream. Don't really got to stay for the whole thing though. I need to probably wrap up just after 5. But we'll see. Some people do their streaming for hours and hours. I think my longest one's probably been about 2.5 hours. Already you can hear my voice is starting to go. So I'd like to do snowman one of these as well. Yeah, those ads are super annoying. I think craft fairs are a good experience to get you out there, and it's a good way to see sort of what people are interested in, what people keep looking at, and they're hit and miss really, craft fairs. I wouldn't go into them thinking you're going to sell loads. You might do, but in most cases people don't tend to sell a lot. In my case, most of the time I didn't even make my store money back, which was pretty disheartening. So I think a lot of people are not really intending to buy those things anymore, unless you do the super big ones. I mean, my ones were like small local ones, but if you go to like the really big ones, like big Christmas markets, and I know like National Trust, I think they do one, and the Country Living ones, things like that, I think you probably would have far more success at those than you would at small ones, unless you've got sort of people already who are really into your work locally, who are willing to come and support you. Then they're usually quite hard to make any money at. I've done craft fairs for absolutely years, and it hasn't really changed that much. In fact, it's probably got worse. I think a lot of people go there just wanting to browse, and they tend to spend their money on their kids for like sweets and stuff, you know, cheap things really, which is disheartening, and yeah, it is annoying, but that's the way it's going, I'm afraid. But I tell you, if you're doing like pictures, drawings and watercolours and stuff, try getting into some local exhibitions. They'll probably be far better for you. That's my plan for next year, is to get in a lot more. I usually do the one at the church here every year, and I'm doing the Scout one in Ipswich. And I'm going to look for some more village ones, and then possibly some bigger ones as well, and sort of build up those. So I definitely recommend doing something like that, where you're getting people who are really looking for artwork coming to those. The craft fairs, people tend to just want cheap things, and don't really appreciate all the work that's gone into things. Like I say, unless you're going to the really big ones that are really well advertised, and then they'll probably be more successful. Thank you. Yeah, it's a bit hard to show you on here. You can't really see a lot at the moment, but I'll start putting in some detail in a minute. Yeah, no, it's really hard when you're shelling out £10-15 for each one for the table fee, and then you're not getting it back. It's really disheartening and stressful, especially if you're relying on the income, you know. So go into it with an open mind, and try and use it as a marketing tool to connect with other people who will be good for you, and make good contacts, and try and tell as many people you know locally that you're going to be there as well, so they can come and support you. So I'm really excited about the idea of doing some supply videos, maybe even some like art challenge videos. I want to kind of make my channel a bit more exciting, so I'll still be doing these painting ones as well. It'd be really fun to do some other kinds of art videos too. So if you've got any ideas of any particular products you would like to see me work with, or any challenge ideas, I welcome those. Yes, it is expensive to set up, and stressful too. I always find craft fairs really stressful. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. I think it's just all the setup. So much goes into the preparation of doing these things, and sometimes you get very little out of it, which is really disappointing. So maybe that's why. Maybe you should start your own you strange hanging cows. Start building your following on here as well. I'd certainly come along to it. and show us how you do your nice ink paintings. I'm definitely going to have to do some more of these. They're really cute. I love the wintry ones. Oh, they'd love it. I hate my voice, but apparently the Americans find it really interesting, so don't worry about that. Just go for it. It's a really good way to meet people online. Are you still doing your allotment? I haven't been in the garden much at all this year. We've had so much stuff going on. I've got my lovely greenhouse, and I had all intentions of growing a load of winter bedding plants this year, and I just didn't get to do it. So I'm really hoping next year I'll be able to. Luckily the seeds will keep. But yeah, our garden is pretty sad at the moment. Everything's starting to die off now, and I haven't been able to plant any bedding plants in, so I haven't really got any colour now. So if I get a chance after my open studio, I might go get some and at least try and brighten it up a bit. I don't know about that. So I've almost got the cottage done. I'm going to do one more layer of blue in the sky, and then definitely need some sparkly snow in the sky. So I have to add that. It takes up so much time, doesn't it? But it's all fun, at least. Good idea. Good idea. You haven't grown anything this year, veg-wise at all. We decided to cut that right down and just grow flowers for the time being. And I didn't even get to do that. So hopefully next year I'll be able to do more. I want to make use of my nice greenhouse. Okay, that's the sky done. Starting to come together now. I've got Christmas trees on the brain now. I'm so desperate to go and put my Christmas lights up. We saw a house a couple of weeks ago when we were picking up Ellie from the vets, and it was absolutely just covered in lights, and it looked amazing really. It was pretty early, but it looked so cute. And I seen some others starting to put theirs up, and thought, oh, it'd just be so nice to have it all pretty outside, because it's so depressing with being so dark so early. So it'd be really nice to have pretty lights up. That'd be really lovely. So yeah, so if I don't buy a real tree on Friday, then hopefully get the artificial one up at the weekend. Be nice to have it done ready for the open studio though, but we'll have to see. Doing the really tiny details now, putting in the little front door. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do snowflakes that small. Let's have a go. I need to move some of my paints out of the way first. Otherwise I'm going to end up knocking them all over. Put the lids on. Okay, let's have a go then. See what we can manage. Tiny little ones. That's not bad. I'm going to put some glitter on there as well. And I think we need some decorations on our little tree. What colours shall I go for? Let's do the heart. Wait for that heart to dry before I put any highlights on that one. I'm going to put some glitter on the stars now. Using this little sticker, is my favourite. This is called Stardust. Really pretty. So I'm just going to put a little dab. And this is my favourite part, of course. I have to add glitter wherever I can on my paintings. And a bit. Let's put a bit on the snow down here. Not too much. I might add a little bit to the tree after I've put the decorations on it. A bit of glistening snow. You see it sparkle? Hi, welcome! Thank you so much for joining me. Remind me of your name. Kaz. But yeah, remind me of your real name. I'm just working on another miniature painting on a magnet. Been preparing for my Open Studio, cutting out some book plates and showing some bits and bobs at the beginning. You can catch the recording to see those. So I'm just finishing this off now. I'm going to decide what colour decorations to put on the tree now. I think I'm going to do some red, as we've got red on the cottage. But I need some other colours. Put a highlight on there. Don't want to overdo it with the decorations, so I'm just going to do a few. Just put them at the end. Janice, thank you. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm going to go for this bright blue periwinkle. Do you know where the other ladies are today, Janice? Usually some of the other ladies go to Dee Dee's stream. They normally pop in, but I guess they were busy. Maybe they're getting ready for Thanksgiving on Thursday. That's coming up, and obviously Christmas. Maybe I'll do some gold as well. I should have gold paint on here somewhere. There we go, antique gold. Anita's all-purpose. Probably have to do several coats of this because it comes out quite transparent, this gold. I don't know if you can really see that very well, the light's terrible in here. So a little cottage and a little Christmas tree with some snow. I'm probably going to have to wait for all this to dry before I go around it with the graphite pencil, because otherwise it's just going to get smudged. Just put a little bit of smoke coming out of there. Probably go around this a little bit. Definitely want to do some more of these Christmas ones now. See it a little bit better now. Alright, I think I'm going to have to finish this off when they're dry. Those little baubles are quite wet still, and the snow. So I think I'm going to have to wrap it up now. Thank you so much for joining me, and Janice, please check the recording after this and see what we were doing. Really appreciate you coming along, and Kaz, thank you for keeping me company. Really appreciate that, and I shall get going. Got to go get to the post box before they get collected, and I shall see you again soon with another video. Thanks again. Take care, everybody. Bye.